Hey villagers, welcome to another video. So, I wanted to come at you about some things I was thinking about. So today is November 2nd, and I had another clinical day, and just wanted to kind of sit down and talk to you about some of my experiences dealing with clinicals. So, let me bring this in just a little. Trying to get in a little closer. Come a little closer. Let's talk. So, I'm in a class probably with maybe about 30 students, and majority of us are about to graduate in as little as 7 weeks. And here's my issue. In Genesis, I don't know if everybody is Bible out there. I'm not, a holy roller, but I love the Lord and he loves me. So in Genesis, when God said, let us make men in our image, or correction, when he said, let us make man in our image, keyword he said was us and our, right? And I'm thinking, us and our, meaning plural, meaning more than one person, means God is a God of relationship. God is a God of man is not one island or an island. And what I'm finding in school from day one is that people are cliquish. It's like, school would be so much easier if we got together, put our minds together, and work together to help elevate one another. Maybe because I'm 52 and a few of my classmates are, in their 20s and 30s. And I'm almost sure some of them are in their 40s. They look like they're up there. Or maybe they had a hard life. I don't know. But a lot of them are married with kids, either grown kids or teenage kids or just kids, period. We all know as parents, we want our kids to get along, to work together, that if they work together, they are more effective together, right? So why is it that we as parents don't seem to get that concept when it comes to us? It's like, I'm so sick and tired of this cliquish behavior. I had to deal with cliquish behavior when I was in school, where I was the quiet girl, and I got beat up a lot because something y'all don't know about me was because I was different from everyone. So later, that'll be another video. Nah, we'll do it here. So I got beat up a lot because I was Haitian. And so a lot of kids I went to school with were American, Black American students. And, kids will be kids. However, in that time, that was a big deal where they would say HBO to you and it'd be like Haitian body odor. So I don't believe it was that I had any odor because my mom was a huge stickler on deodorant, taking a shower, and lotioning you up with this lotion called Razak. If anybody out there ever smelt that lotion called Razak, you know you couldn't even breathe around nobody with that lotion on. And it smells good, but it's just too potent. So, did we dress, less than others? Yeah, because I grew up in a household where my biological father, who was also my mother's husband, was very violent, very abusive. He beat her constantly. And she ran with 5 children to take care of us. on her own. She didn't speak any English. She went back to school, got her education, became a CNA, and she worked that job for nearly 25 years to raise those 5 kids on her own. And she didn't have a lot, but she did the best with what she had. And I'm so grateful for such an awesome mom. We took her for granted as children because other children teased us and we thought we should have more, not understanding what she had to go through to raise us. I say that because when do we grow up? When do we stop being that mean kid? When did we stop being cliquish? You know, Rome wasn't built in one day and it sure wasn't built by one person. So I don't understand. So a typical situation for me whenever I come for clinicals is there might be a total of, give or take, 30, 40 students, right? And you might see 2 hanging out with each other because they really know each other and they came from their crew from back when they started the program, and they're the last 2 or something like that. And that's kind of understandable, but they still converse with other people. But what I'm finding is a lot of the girls, ladies, I'm calling them girls because that's the way they act. But a lot of the ladies, they're tight with each other, no matter how much you try and go over and have a conversation with them, it's like they're dismissive. A few of the mean girl clique are really nice people. But that's who they know, that's who they're part of their class era, I guess you can say. Most of my classmates that I started with have already graduated. Matter of fact, I think they graduated like a month ago or something like that. If you see this video, LaShonda, hey girl. So most of my classmates, if I am correct, are all gone. So that left me behind with the group behind me. And, when we're in class, we talk when we're in class on Zoom and stuff like that. Or like we're a part of a WhatsApp group where we send each other videos or notes and stuff like that. And I tend to share a lot on there. Whatever I know, I ain't got no problem elevating, encouraging, catapulting the next man because I want all of us to be great. There is enough room at this table for every one of us to eat. There's enough food. It truly is. Nursing, there's a shortage of nurses. I don't know if y'all heard about that. Have y'all heard about that? There is a shortage for nurses, and there is enough jobs to go around for all of us. So it's like, what you eat, I ain't gonna poop it. And what I eat, you won't poop. So what does it matter if I help you? And what does it matter if you help me? I know I'm all over the place. I'm just a little upset. A lot of my classmates don't understand how to do care plans. And then there are some that don't know how to pass meds. There are some that don't know how to give insulin. There are some that don't know how to, when we go on a clinical site, they don't know how to, the first thing about reading an order and passing it and the rights, making sure that you're doing everything you're supposed to do as a nurse to pass these meds to these patients, and letting your nurse see the confidence in you enough to allow you for her to train you so you can get some acknowledgement that you're here to learn, that your clinical instructor sees that you're putting in the effort. Some of them like to just sit down and just talk. And I think a lot of them like to push and get the clinical instructor talking, because it 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 distracts from I'm not getting up to go work with a nurse, you know. And even like today, we went to this facility, and two of us, we just went and we just got up in there and we started passing meds with this nurse. And so um, a few other of the students were just sitting talking about care plans and stuff like that. And so we had already did like one whole hall, and we were going to go do the final hall. And so they were just sitting up there talking with the professor, and I was like, "Hey, professor, we just did one hall, passing meds and stuff. Any one of the girls, are welcome to go and do that hall with her. I mean, I'm trying to share. It's a village, right? It takes a village, people. Child, please. Tell me when then one of them got up. Eventually, I believe two other of my classmates, nice girls, they hang out with the cliques. But they came upstairs, and I was like, "Hey, y'all want to come over and check out this diabetic? We do insulin, check her blood sugar, pass some meds, learn how to read a MAR." And in this facility, they don't have computers, they have paper MAR. So it was actually a nice thing to see a paper MAR from like back when, in a day when computers didn't exist, how I started out nursing, paper MAR. So, signing off your name and stuff like that. And they have blister packs. So getting them to understand how to use a blister pack, popping meds from blister packs. So it was two of the other girls came over, so it was four of us working with her, and a few of the others never got up to come and see about that. And you know, I'm not gonna trip, because if you choose not to learn, then you choose not to learn. It's your loss, not the rest of our loss. I say all of that, but to say, number one, guys, be nice to each other. If you see somebody that need help, help. You know, if you see someone that is sitting over there all alone, um, and the clique is hanging out, go befriend them. You don't know what somebody's going through. People are going through so much today. In our time, people are so wanting to, how do you say the word without saying the word, unlife themselves, um, because they think they're not worthy, or they think they're just so sad, and sadness can be so overwhelming. Um, and you can make such a bad decision based on emotions, and make a permanent decision for a momentary emotion. Um, as my favorite pastor, Dr. Miles Monroe, used to say. So, yeah, that if you see someone that needs a friend, be a friend. Even if it's just for the moment, be a friend. Um, that was one thing I wanted to say. God didn't mean for us to be alone. He didn't mean for us to be an island. He didn't mean for us to live this life without um, fellowshipping, or getting to know each other, or even just having to someone to talk to every blue moon. I just often wonder, what are people thinking? And what's sad is, if student nurses are acting like this going in, we already deal with the mentality that nurses eat their young. I mean, yeah, it's out there. And but if we already have a mentality nurses eat their young, What are we doing when the nurses coming in already eating others, other young students? When I say young, I ain't talking about age. I'm talking about um, uneducated at the point, or we're all learning together. We're all at that same level of education. Maybe not the same education of knowledge. I mean, not the same level of knowledge, but the same level of education. We trying to get our, what I'm saying, we trying to get our paper too. But it's like, can we just work together? Yeah, I know it takes a village. Not just a village to raise a kid, but to have cheerleaders to root you on when you're playing football on the team. When you that football player out there playing football and you look in the stand and you be like, hey, yeah, 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 go, go, go. Whoever it is you're rooting on, that makes that player feel good, right? When you're that person in the spelling bee and you're 12 years old and you look out in that audience, looking for your support group, and they're rooting you out there, that makes you feel good, you know. Um, when I look at my sisters, you know, my sisters in Christ, or I look at your comments on here, my villagers, and you say, congratulations, or I'm proud of you, or keep doing what you do, let me tell you, that that touches my heart. I'm not gonna cry. But that means a lot. It really does. It really does. When you have support. There are people out here that don't have no family, you know? There are people out here that don't know how to make friends. And it's just nice, you know? Other thing I find is with me, I don't care if I make friends. I don't care if I don't make friends. I am a loner. I'm mostly an introvert with extrovert qualities. Um, but what I noticed growing up in Miami, Florida, even at this age, and I've lived in so many states, I realize, yeah, don't come for me on this one, okay? But as a Haitian American woman who happens to be black, what I have noticed is that growing up in Miami, wherever I go, I tend to not attract other Haitian women. I do not attract, I can't say white women, no. I only tend to attract Hispanic women. Um, I don't know why that is. Like, since I have come to clinical since Monday, I've noticed all the cliques hanging out. Most of the cliques are people who hang out with each other because they're part of the group that started the programs together, that have gone from class to class together. So they link up and they become cliquish, but then some of them kind of like become cliquish within the group. But I happened to meet a young Spanish lady from Tampa who I was sitting down at the table and I was trying to get online so I can go watch a video about something I got to do a check off on. And she just came and sat down next to me and just started talking to me. It was a really sweet girl, too. We hit it off and we've been hanging out with each other since then. My classmates that I'm in the group with, about to graduate with, child, They may say hi to me. Mostly I'm the one that's got to say hi to them. But yeah, I know this video is off the top of my head. I haven't been making videos. Y'all know that the struggle is real. Y'all know that this nursing thing is hard. It's overwhelming. Um, and it doesn't help that I started this new position as the nursing supervisor at my facility, where people aren't caring for this woman here to be their supervisor. Why? I don't know, because I'm not a dictator. I'm extremely helpful. I'm that supervisor that goes in at 7 in the morning um, and don't leave till 10. 12-hour shifts. But I don't leave till 10 because I'm trying to make sure I help both 12-hour shifts get as much work in. I'm trying to be as helpful. And I'm moving from the second floor, the third floor, which is skills, rehab, and long term. And then I'm going to dementia area and helping them out. And then I'm going to the assistant living area that holds about 60 apartments. I'm also walking over to the independent living area and helping in that situation, in that area as well. So it's a huge facility, and I'm customer service, I'm a nurse, I'm a supervisor. I wear many hats, and I believe in giving my best and doing everything for the glory of God. And I believe in not allowing anyone, if I have the ability, to drown. I'm going to throw you a life rafter. Am I saying it right? Um, I turned in one care plan yesterday. I had another assignment. I turned that in. It was a bunch of, I think, like 20 questions we had to answer. And so I still have a PowerPoint assignment. I have 2 more care plans, and I have to study because Friday we do checkoffs for maternity and pediatrics. Yeah, maternity and pediatrics. Um, and I still have homework. I still have assignments that are due for community health and my other class. I can't remember. That's how overwhelmed I am. So, I'm only able to come and make these videos right now because I'm not at work. Can't work while you're here in clinicals. So this is the mandatory. This is the priority. I'm trying to remember that jobs come and go, but this degree that I'm fighting for, that's what I need to focus on. And I have to remember that many others will benefit from me accomplishing this goal. And I'm excited. And at the same time, I'm questioning myself and saying, why? Why did I do this? Why did I choose to transition to RN? Another topic for another day. But I did receive a few messages, let's see, from some of my villagers. Let's see if I can find them. I know we're already close to 25 minutes. But let's see. Let me put my glasses on. Y'all know I can't see none. Just want to send out a few shout outs. One of my favorite commenters, Paul Forster, you said your wife is halfway through her first semester. Good job, girl. You You do it. I feel like you have such a supportive husband, and that is so awesome. You guys support me constantly, and you're going through what I'm going through. So thanks, Paul, for constantly coming on here and sending messages out to to keep me motivated and encourage me. Thank you so much. I love you. Um, Chelsea Siebert, I hope I'm not chopping up anybody's name, but thank you so much. Robin F., keep pushing. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, let me go back to Chelsea Siebert. Thank you so much for posting your experience. I'm 53 and an LVN. I want to get my RN, and you are an inspiration. Praise Lord Jesus Christ working in your life to help others. Now, see, that is what motivates me to keep coming back here, even if it's every 4 5 months. Thank you. Proud of you. Keep up the good work. Congrats, beautiful. Congratulations, Grandma K, Queen Nuri, Shantae Agi. Great. Um, it's stuff like that. It is stuff like that. Oops. Yeah. This this keeps my heart lifted. This keeps me motivated to keep it up, to keep doing what I started out to do and to finish the race. So I love you guys. And like I always say, God loves you and so do I. Y'all stay motivated. Go make a friend, be a friend, and encourage one another because it does take a village. I'm sorry. No man is an island. God said us and our. That's plural. Let's fellowship. Let's be to others what we need and want others to be to us. I love you guys.